We begin with breaking news out of the Northern Valley, where rescue crews have been for several hours. They're looking for a missing man. The location is in Grand Forks County, near Arvilla, which is 22 miles from the city of Grand Forks. The man is believed to have fallen into a grain bin. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz joins us from that location. Rose, I know you arrived just a short time ago. What can you tell us from the scene?
Yeah, Mike, I just got here. There were more officials here just a few moments ago, and they actually just pulled out now. They're going to give us more information in a little bit, but I'm at Columbia Grain near Arvilla, North Dakota, and officials tell me they got the call around 3 p.m., and they pulled out a male from a grain bin. That's what they're telling me. I asked in a live male, a deceased male. They said we're not giving any more information other than that. They did tell me that 3 official places responded: Larimore County Fire Department, as well as Grand Forks Sheriff, who is passing me right now, and Grand Forks Fire Department. All were on scene here. I'm just going to get behind the camera super quickly to show you guys here what we see up ahead of us. There's a grain bin here. This is where they said that they pulled the male from, and all the officials down here were covered in corn dust, and that's what they told me it was corn dust, just pulling them out. So we can see that there are still some officials here, and they're going to give us, as I said, a little bit more information, and we will keep you updated. So just stay with us here on Valley News Live, and I'll send it back to you now, Mike.
Rose Itzkovitz reporting from Arvilla, North Dakota, the scene of where a man was trapped in a grain bin. And as she indicated, a body has been pulled from that grain bin. We'll keep you posted on the latest updates. Let's turn our attention now to the weather, which has been pretty good for most of the day, for most of the valley. However, there is a chance of trouble. And let's throw it over to Justin Fanfarelli, who's been keeping an eye on the radar. Justin?
And thank you, Mike, and good evening, everybody. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning in effect. That is until 6:15 for west central Stutsman County. The good news about this one, this storm has been weakening. At its peak, it was possibly producing golf ball sized hail. Right now, we've got the hail possibility down to nickel to $half size. Right now, about to hit the Medina area, Chase Lake under the warning, and Woodworth is moving off to the east around 25 miles per hour. We'll be between Cleveland and the Pingree area over the next hour or so. Making our way further north from Carrington to Devil's Lake, Cooperstown, the Michigan area, we do have some strong storms in these direction. Lots of lightning, heavy rain, and possibly some small hail with this one. More storms are scattered around the region, especially between Lisbon and the Sisseton area, and some in Ottertail and Wadena County. We do have a chance of some showers and storms as we go through the evening and into the overnight, with a slight risk of severe weather. We will have the full details on that coming up a little later on in the newscast.
All right, thanks so much, Justin. Whether you're heading out or staying put this 4th of July holiday weekend, we're all hoping to stay safe through the holiday. One Grand Forks dad says he worries about taking his 3-year-old out for a stroll through the neighborhood. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz has the story of speedsters and what police are doing about them.
Grand Forks dad Shane Cardoza lives around 26th Avenue. He worries when he sees cars speeding here around 10th and 11th Streets.
I walk my little girl around the block, and there's always speeders speeding up and down this road.
Here comes one right now. Looks a little bit fast. Maybe they'll slow down for us? No? Is that about how fast they go?
There's certain cars that go faster.
Cardoza says it's mainly young drivers showing off, where cars go upwards of 50 miles an hour on these residential roads.
I try to flag them down. They don't stop. All I'm trying to flag them down for is to tell them, hey, slow down. You're going to kill somebody.
Is that kind of a typical speed that you see people going, or is that a little slower?
That's a good speed, I suppose, yeah. I see a lot of people tearing through or faster, though, just sort of blasting through. They're just on a hurry to get somewhere, I guess.
Lieutenant Travis Benson with the Grand Forks Police says he hasn't heard of complaints in this particular area, but he thinks cars may appear faster than they actually are.
We might not see anything even over 30, which I realize is exceeding the speed limit. Oftentimes those are, to somebody just standing there, it looks like the car is going faster than they are.
Benson says the speed limit is 25 miles an hour. Though driving up and down, I didn't find any signs. But Cardoza, who posted his concerns on a Grand Forks Facebook page, says it's not just his 3-year-old he worries about.
There's a lot of kids around here in these houses that play in these yards and – play with balls in the driveway, and the balls go into the road.
That was Rose Itzkovitz reporting. Grand Forks police say they often get complaints of speeding in any given residential area and that they'll put out a speed trailer in different neighborhoods to randomly track speeds. And if you need help uncovering fraud or corruption in your community, here's some advice. Call our whistleblower hotline, 701-237-6576, and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. Fargo police want you to know about a registered sex offender living in the north part of the town. 34-year-old Carrie Allison Knutson is living at 721 14th Street North. He was convicted of corruption of a minor and luring a minor by computer in Grand Forks County in 2015. His victim was a 16-year-old girl. Moorhead police need your help locating Xavier Roberson. Roberson is wanted for multiple charges, including probation violation for intentional discharge of a firearm. If you have any information about his whereabouts, call 701-451-7660. A woman and child are in stable condition tonight following a wreck near the Mapleton exit along I-94. 26-year-old Katrina Sitchin and a 7-year-old were treated at Sanford Hospital. The crash happened around 11:45 today. Troopers said the 26-year-old was ejected and not wearing a seatbelt. Sitchin was heading westbound on I-94 when she swerved toward the median and overcorrected. That's when the vehicle entered the median, rolled, and ended up in the ditch. The Fargo Park District has named an interim replacement after the sudden resignation of its director. Dave Leaker is now in charge. He was most recently the organization's deputy director. Former director Joel Vettel suddenly resigned yesterday. The park board isn't saying what led up to the resignation. Vettel told us, quote, "I did this job to the best of my ability, but feel I can no longer continue in the role as executive director," end quote. A Cheyenne High School student is making school history by becoming the first student in the district to earn a perfect ACT score. Seth Benson earned the perfect 36 on the college entrance exam. The average score in North Dakota is 20.3. This week, Benson starts a basic training program at the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, where he will study political science and economics. A summer program at Osgood Golf Course in South Fargo is proving that there's more to golf than bogeys, birdies, and eagles. Around 100 kids whose ages span 5 to 18 love being part of this LPGA Girls Golf Club. And it's the golf pro at the course who spearheads the excitement. Tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, I'll show you how she's making a difference. Later on Valley News Live at 6, when it comes to keeping mosquitoes away, there's something that really works. We'll tell you about it.
And a line of severe thunderstorms could move through during the overnight, and some of them could be dangerous wind producers. We'll have the details on that coming up next.